Hi there, I'm Lisa Arana, and welcome to a special Assemble This video for the Save the Crafty YouTuber Video Hop. So excited to be a part of this amazing event to bring awareness to all the talented video crafters in today's hop. Details are included in the description of this video below. Thank you so much for joining me today and for your support. Today's video is all about creating beautiful alcohol ink backgrounds with a few tips and tricks I've learned along the way. And I'm featuring the birthday sentiment from the Say It Big Unity Stamp Company stamp set today as well. I've collected my supplies, which include alcohol inks, both the original and pearl, blending solution, deco foil, and Yupo paper. The blending solution just helps the alcohol inks move and blend together on the Yupo paper. It also lightens it a little bit. Another option is isopropyl alcohol, which is just the stuff you get in the store. I have just a little container of that with an eyedropper, and we'll be using that as well. I also have my Tim Holtz spritzer. This hasn't been out of the box in forever, so I'm really excited to have an additional use. You could also use a straw or any kind of bulb instrument like a baby syringe, just to help move those inks around. I have a piece of Yupo paper. It's a little bit bigger than an A2 size card, and I just have it on a craft mat just to protect my surface. I laid down some blending solution just to get a little bit of movement started when I put these alcohol inks onto the paper. This is the Pearl version of alcohol inks, and you do need to shake it really well. There's a bit of mica in that and it settles at the bottom, so you need to shake it for a good amount of time and make sure all that mica is mixed into the alcohol inks. So here I'm just dropping on two colors, the pearl in the light pink, and then also a bit of a coral color in regular alcohol inks. Now it wasn't moving very well, so I added on some more of that blending solution, and it's just fun to watch how the blending solution reacts with those alcohol inks. When you lay it over another color, it just kind of pushes it out into a ripple effect, and then you can just lay on color and blending solution, color and blending solution, and you just get these fun circles and ripples of color. And you just keep layering and going along. I prefer the look of the inks when they're blown. They just blend and have this nice smooth look to them. Some people prefer the layers and the ripple effect and like to leave it like that, or have a mixture of both. Either way is fine. It's whatever your personal preference is. It's just fun to play and see how these move. It's just so amazing each time you touch either the ink or the blending solution to the paper. So now I have about, looks like 5 different colors going, all in the pinks and reds family. And I'm just kind of pushing it on and just letting it do its thing. Again, I'm really a big fan of blowing the ink. I like to hold it directly above the drop and to use a lot of pressure to help push it into the other inks on the paper. If I get a big splotch or a circle that I'd want to blend more, I just add more ink or more blending solution, and then it'll just create a nice smooth blob like this background. So I'm happy with the way it looked. I'm just going to use a little bit of heat to help it dry a little bit faster. Yupo paper will melt, so you have to be extra careful. You don't want to get too close to that paper. So here's the background. It is a bit sticky still and a little bit wet, so this is perfect timing for adding on some foil. This is adhesive reactive foil. You want to make sure that it's not a heat reactive only foil, otherwise it won't work. The stickiness from the alcohol inks just pulls it off the foil plastic. And you can just move it around and apply it to where to where you like on the card, just to get the effect that you like. Isn't that pretty? It's almost like marble with the gold flecks in there. For this round of background, I'm only using isopropyl alcohol just to see what the difference is. I put on some pearl ink first and then mixing in some regular ink. And as you can see, a couple things. I did not shake that pearl ink very well, and it's already separated and clumped out. We can fix that, and we will. But here you see me shaking it again really, really well, and it blends a little bit better. I also feel like the pearls work better with blending solution rather than just isopropyl alcohol. So those are two things that kind of go together. I do prefer to use the pearl inks with blending solution, or at least to apply one drop like this to get those pearl inks to really blend and not allow the mica to really clump together. So to fix that, I'm just taking a paintbrush and kind of breaking up those chunks of sparkle of the mica from the pearl inks. And I'm just tapping and blending, and they are breaking up. But I think it needed just a little bit of help from the blending solution and then pushing it into the alcohol, isopropyl alcohol as well. And it's not a bad effect. I don't mind the chunks of the mica. They do kind of blend out and will work themselves into the paper as you go along. It's just much easier not to have them. So here we go, just keep adding on. I'm going to add a little bit of green, darker green here, and again using my spritzer to kind of blend those inks together. This time I am covering the entire sheet of Yupo paper. I want the whole background so I can cut it up and use it on multiple cards. Adding a little bit of purple, which I think is beautiful. This is a great way to make a galaxy background, I think. I'm going to have to try that in the future. But for today, I was just kind of playing around with some of these colors. Next, I'm adding in a bit of gold mixative. Again, you have to shake these really well. And mixative definitely works better with blending solution. So I just put a drop of the mixative on the paper and then a drop of blending solution over every single mixative drop. And then I'm using my paintbrush to kind of blend those out. Next, I added on a Snowcap white mixative. Again, the same process. A drop of mixative and a drop of blending solution. And then I just kind of let it do its thing. I was happy with my result. And then to just help it along, I carefully dried it with my heat tool. So let's just take a look at a few examples here. Here's the first background that I made with those gold flecks, and I did not cover the entire background. I left a lot of white space, which I think is fun. This is the second kind of background. I went with more blues and greens. This one was more dry before I tried to add some foil on it, so it has a lot less foiling. And this one was more wet when I added the foil, and so it picked up a lot more. And then last is the second background that I created using the mixative. So you can see the difference between the gold mixative and the gold foil. It's just a different effect. The mixative really kind of blends into the inks and isn't as shiny as the foil, but I do like both effects. So now that we have our backgrounds all done, let's take a look at how I use them on my cards. For this one, I covered the entire card base with that background. I just thought it was so beautiful, I didn't want to cut it up. I heat embossed the birthday sentiment in some gold embossing powder and then also popped up the happy, which is embossed in white. For this one, I cut a sheet in half. I did cover that whole Yupo paper and created an entire sheet of background so I could cut it in half. And then for this one, I used the other half to create a matte-like effect. So the sentiment is in the center. surrounded by our beautiful alcohol ink backgrounds. So here are the final cards. It's just fun to see how the different backgrounds are used and the different effects that you get from using foil versus mixatives. I'll have all the supplies listed below. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it. Also, be sure to leave a comment below for your chance to win a $30 gift card to Unity Stamp Company from me. And there are tons of prizes from our amazing sponsors as well. Thank you so much for joining us on our hop today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.